Enemy spotted.
Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns in the beers, chasing my blues away, and I'll be okay. I'm not big on social races. Think I'll head on down to Nicola's. There I got friends in low places.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. How's it going, buddy? Did you enjoy that day off today?
I slept until about 5 p.m.
Sounds like you enjoyed that day off
Something
today.
like that. Yeah. I don't know much of it, so.
Yeah. I feel you. I worked, me and Hunter worked this morning. Hey, Nicolina. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I worked this morning with Hunter and then came home this afternoon and laid down to take a nap and got up probably about the same time you did.
Yeah.
See. Thank you, KYMGA, for the $1 super sticker, super chat. We appreciate that. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Be listening till you fall asleep. Well, hopefully we won't put you to sleep, but I understand. I've been doing the same thing. I've been turning on the live streams of the people I like to listen to and dozing off. So I definitely understand. And I know you're an early morning person, so appreciate you starting out the night with us anyway. What's up, Erica? Luna's in the house. Hey, Tiny T, Donna's Journey. Rosemarie J, how are you? She says she hopes you're feeling better, Kemper.
Thank you, Rosemary. I'm working on it. Not 100%, but I'm getting better than what I was last week. So it's progress.
Or you remember that time Rosemaria accidentally gave us $500 instead of $5?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious! I sure am glad they got that straightened out for her. Yeah. Hey, cousin Trixie, Kyle. Yeah, tonight we're going to be discussing one of Ernie's least favorite topics because there really ain't no way he can look good in this. Miss Nicole Pace. Hey, Angie. Remember for 22 months. Good evening, my Stan family. Good evening, Angie. There's Mo in the house. DD, how are you? Love and grace. But yeah, Nicole is from Everett, Kentucky, up in Harlan County. That's actually the town where Ronnie King was murdered. The town that Ernie and Shelby and the Shell family grew up. And Nicole Pace grew up there and still lives there, as far as I know.
Right.
She knew Ernie a little bit. Now she went to school with Ernie's sister.
Yep.
Amber. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of Pace on Facebook for sure. Yep. But anyway, she's a mother, I think, of 3. Is that right, Kemper?
4, I believe.
4, okay. Yeah, and relatively young.
Correct.
Yeah, she's Amber's age, so probably mid to late 30s now. And this was a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. But I really feel like something good happened. I feel like something was prevented because I really feel like Ernie was up to no good. And just seeing the messages from her and what her story was, it matches up with everything Ernie's done, everything he's talked about doing to others, in these hypothetical situations. And I really feel like he was planning really bad things for her. And was it Eaton Ball contacted her?
No, that was me. Straight
up.
Oh,
it was you straight up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was times that I used my real name because I wanted people to know I was real about it. I didn't want them to think, oh, they're just trolling, they're lying. No. I used Eaton Ball and Bill Barnes to fuck with Ernie.
Yeah.
That was specifically what they were for.
Now, recently, in one of Ernie's live streams, when I say recently, I mean within the last 3 or 4 weeks, somebody brought her up. And Ernie told the story in his version of, he said that he was dating her, went to her house, and her son met him at the door with his bag, and that he forced his way upstairs and caught her in an orgy. Bullshit. That's the way Ernie claimed.
He never said that before.
That's what he said about 3 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't say that when it happened or when he bitched about it before. He called her a pill whore.
Yep.
And I mean, basically just tried to describe her as white trash is what he tried to do.
Yeah. That's what he was trying to do.
Never heard anything about some fucking orgy.
No. Now, this is the lady, like I said, young, 4 children, has her own home, has her own vehicle, has her own job. But Ernie makes her out to be the bad guy. Huh? Yeah.
Her own gun.
Yes, which Ernie took control of when he got there, of course. If you also remember,
we'll see that.
Yeah. If you'll also remember, I'm setting the stage here. This is the young lady that Ernie, quote unquote, quit Predator Hunter Nation for.
Yep.
He thought there was more there than what there actually was. So he went live one night to everybody's surprise and walked away from Predator Hunter Nation.
Yep.
Said at midnight tonight, I will no longer be whatever he is with Predator Hunter Nation. And, people were asking him, is it because of the girl? And he asked her, hey, did you ask me to quit? And she said, no, I told you to do whatever makes you happy. So, yeah, he walked away from Predator Hunter Nation.
That's what she told me.
Yeah. He thought he'd hit jackpot, just like he did with MAGA.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pattern Ernie has. But if there are no questions or anything, Kemper, if you're ready, we just get right on into messages.
Well, I mean, that'll tell us more than what we're going to recollect, really.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll remember more once we start reading. Now, I did read through every message that I've got saved on my phone, and there's quite a few. But I don't have the very first message that I saw there where you reached out to her. I didn't see that.
It was the classic way I always reached out to everybody. You'll see it like in yeah, don't scroll past it, show it, because that's exactly what the Lisa Williams, the Mountain Violets, all of them got from me too. The same kind of shit. Wasn't me and my words, it was what you could see. Because to me, that spoke the best. And you'll see the effect it had most of the time when we get into these messages.
Copy that. Right. Without further ado, and this is on your channel, right? This entire video with the message thread.
Right.
If anybody wants to, we'll put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to go read it at their own pace, no pun intended, and slow it down and read it, hey, Chasing, do that, because it's powerful. It really is.
And you'll see the angles he uses. Because she's gonna tell us his claims and the way he presented himself.
Do you want to read it, Kemper, and let me play it, or?
I can't even see it, bro.
All right, I'll give her a shot. All right, this is October 9th, 2021. Hi, Ashley/Nicole. I just thought I'd drop you a line to tell you that a man called Ernie Shell is claiming to be in a relationship with you. The man is a habitual liar, and it's possible that it's not true, but if it is you, you should know, or if it is, you should know about the man that you are in a relationship with. This man has a history of scamming people. He also likes to make threats to women and stalk them. He has a history of mental illness in which he's been hospitalized for multiple times. You should go check out Shannon Shea Blankenship's page and look for info on Ernie and PHN. There is also a Facebook page called Horror Mask News that has a ton of info on it. I've been dealing with his threats and harassment for close to a year now. When I saw he was in a relationship, I knew I had to make sure they knew what they were getting into. I hope you see this message and look into Ernie a little bit more before it backfires on you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Best of luck. Now, that's a respectful message and the way to reach out to somebody, in my opinion. And it looks like you sent
And
some
what you're about to
screenshots.
see, that's what you usually got from me first.
Yeah, that looks like Horror Mask News stuff.
A lot of it was a lot of Facebook stuff that I went and found, that kind of stuff. I had one big folder that when I messaged somebody, I just dropped that entire folder. And then I said those kind of things. The reason I didn't just let those be the first things, because I didn't want her to think somebody was just like spamming her or trolling her.
Yeah.
I put both of her names in there, said what I had to say to get her attention. So,
and she responds after seeing all that with, "What is this?" And then I had no idea. These videos have me scared to death right now. And then Kemper came back and said, "I thought you should be aware. Not trying to scare you, but I thought someone should inform you if you weren't already." And she said, "I wasn't aware at all. When was that?" And you said, "This was 2018, 2019. Then it looks like a bunch of attachments unavailable. Probably the same type of stuff."
yeah,
From Facebook.
where I got blocked. Yeah.
Yeah. "I'm sorry to be the one to show you. I know I wouldn't want this man anywhere near any of my family or friends. Please be careful." She says, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. What happened to him there? Or what happened to him there? Who did he think he was trying to get him? That must have been the highway videos that you showed, and the one where possibly where somebody was in the back seat of his car.
Well, she also saw where the cops came to his house and told him if he called again and there wasn't anybody there, he was going to the hospital.
Hey, white boy, what's up,
All
buddy?
those videos are there.
I came over here to check StreamYard for a second. What's going on, white boy and Noel? How are y'all? White boy, this video right here with all these messages on it are on Kemper's channel. The whole video, and it's a message thread between him and this lady who was dating, and she had also hired Ernie for security, with all his
see
background.
that. Yeah, I was going to say it's coming right up.
Yeah. And anyway, you said it was in his mind. He's schizophrenic. He's been hospitalized quite a few times. He has a cycle, and you've heard Kemper and I talk about that cycle over and over. And he started adding to it, his cycle of new stories and adding on to his old stories. And that's kind of a new thing. And without being medicated, he stays in that cycle. He's also a known capital rioter. We believe he may have been hospitalized around that time, his last hospitalization. He believes I am part of a murder for hire plot against him and his buddies in that group, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I can show you plenty of reasons to be worried. She said, tell me everything, because he knows where I live. Kemper said, he is also known to play with men and reportedly has hepatitis C from one of the men he was intimate with. He said, say what? Which pretty much, if you read between the lines, mean that Ernie, once again, was unprotected with another person.
Right. And I was trying to be subtle about saying, hey, you need to go get tested.
Right. She said yes. Or Kemper said yes. Hold on. The thing is, and being totally serious, Ernie likes to stalk and throw a lot of fake or stage stuff out there. The probability of you actually being him is 50-50 in my mind. Oh, you thought that she might be Nicole Pace or Ernie.
Or Ernie would be playing her, yes. Yep.
Right.
Because that's how he did things.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, like his own father and stuff. Yeah. He's been to my house, and I don't even want to get into what he did, but I'll just say it was a big red flag for me. And Kemper said, that's how shady he is. Well, he has threatened numerous friends of mine and threatened me with pics of my sister and her family, my mother, me, and my ex-fiance. And Nicole said, he got disrespectful quick and apologized, but then I noticed a pattern of behavior, of in and off behavior, or off and on behavior. And Kemper said, that's his narcissistic nature. Most of the people he threatens are women, and especially mothers. And if you all have been around the Ernie saga, you know that to be true. He loves to take pics from the pro.
Are there dates on here at all? Is there any dates showing?
There was on the first one. I haven't seen it yet, but if I see them all.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to say this was in like August of 21.
Yeah, October 21.
October, okay.
Yeah.
Got
it. He loves to take pics from their profile and repost it. Him and Tina both do it, and insinuating that these people either protect pedos or they are pedos. Sound familiar, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, if you see anything about me, please inform me, because I will put him on blast with what he did to scare me. It freaked me out. And Kemper said, well, it was known about you on his Facebook page, and apparently he's leaving the group in Tennessee to be with you in Harlan. At least that's the comments and theater he's been has been the last couple of days. Kemper said, I have 2 phones full of his threats to people, secret chats and with his buddy that he met when he was a detention officer or something of that nature in Johnson City. I have voicemails to Ernie from this same guy threatening to kill Ernie for what Ernie did to him. That would be Eric Rush.
Right.
I have recorded calls of him trying to extort money from friends of mine. I have the recording where he claims I was involved in the plot to kill him, and Ernie recorded it, took it to FBI, and it was investigated and closed. It was found to be shit. Ernie knew this and broadcasted it on his personal pages and on the PHN page. For what reason, I don't know. But he did that anyways, trying to slander my name. When I tell you this, I'm not exaggerating. There is over 100 of us that he has done this way, and that number is way larger now. He just knows that the line, or he just knows the line and rides that legal line all the time, which he's crossed now, which makes me wonder what he's doing when he's not on Facebook Live. Oh, this was before we even had the stand. October 21. This guy literally acted like he had my personal info, and a few days later claimed he was on a road trip. At 5 a.m., he claimed to be in the town I live, like I said. And then Nicole says, he did say he wanted to quit. It's taking a minute to, but it was like it fell out of thin air. I wasn't sure if he had it in his heart to do it for a while, but all in all, I was questioning why he wanted to do that. I understand people crave change after time passes, and they just want or need something different. But I had nothing to do with that decision. I found out he was quitting the very day that he broadcasted it. Maybe a few hints the day before, but a definite that day he went live. I'm a mama of 4. I just assumed he was different. I'm not one that worries about how many likes I get or just social media to the extent that I learned his desire was for it. And we all know what Ernie's desire for social media is. And Kemper again says, you could be him or someone that spies for him. I don't care. I thought you needed to know. She said, I'm not him. I promise. I do understand how you could think so. And Kemper said, it's also suspected that he was caught in New York with a syringe and a bully club, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about where and the weapon. He's had a few. I think that they let him off easy because he is sick. And she said, I studied psychology and I seen schizophrenia symptoms from him. A lot of people have. He paces a lot also. And Kemper said, but he can't be taking meds. My ex had the same condition and acted the same when she wasn't. And he's almost likely using, that's a double whammy. My ex did too. But I do know that people that have known him for over a decade have said he has a history of using. And she said he would be sweet and seemed so happy and then quiet and troubled, tired and bored, to snap over just a few simple things. And see, if y'all remember, let me come over to StreamYard for a minute. If you'll think, that's the way he still is.
Mm-hmm.
From live stream to live stream. 1 minute he's happy. I'm Ernie Shell. I'm the great predator hunter. Hey baby, hey Thelma, I love you.
Hey,
The next
Thelma.
one, I'm gonna hunt everybody down and unalive them. And the next
Right.
one, I'm working for the FBI. I mean, that's
Fucking
Ernie.
eyeballs out.
Yeah, I mean that's and she's describing what we see on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. And that was in just a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Get back over here. And Kemper says, like I said, I thought you needed to know. What you do with it is up to you. But I couldn't understand why someone would chance like that knowing the real person. I wouldn't if I knew, and most people I know wouldn't. It's probably the two issues feeding off each other. And she responds, I tried to get into deep conversations with him in regards to his past to figure out what he was doing, and he avoided it each time with joking behavior. Kemper said, I used to be a counselor in a dual diagnosis drug rehab, and I have seen this without the dope. And Kemper responded to her her message about deep conversations by saying, I've been told by people that have known him for years that he also likes to try and latch on to a female and milk them dry. True story. They said most.
And that wasn't Jimbo.
No. Me and Kemper hadn't really.
That wasn't you. Right.
Yeah,
I was going to
we've
say,
only
and
known each other a
it
short
wasn't,
time.
well, it wasn't from you or Chris.
Right.
It was from other people that I'd reached out to. So, this isn't all just from Jimbo. When I say people that's known him for years, it's not just Jimbo.
No, and this that even ties back into the whole thing here, because Ernie dragged me into his shit with Kemper by accusing me of giving all that info that Kemper's using now, but it wasn't me.
Mhm. Right.
Kemper had a shitload of info before I came along. And people told him, hey, if you really want to
But he
know,
blamed Jimbo,
yeah.
but he started blaming you, and
Yep. Started
like I said,
contacting the school I
he
work at.
Bill Barnes. Well, Bill Barnes and Eaton Ball were so accurate with the information. He went down a list of people. Who could this be?
Yep. All right, let me get back over here. Kemper said they said most kick him to the curb within a month or so, but he doesn't work. He's lived out of his car and bag for years. And she said, I've already stopped responding to him. I just don't know what to say to him. The video scares me. That video scares me. I think I will wait until morning to break it off in a very friendly attempt to avoid drama. So, as you can see, she wasn't having an orgy upstairs. She was trying to figure out a way to break it off in a friendly attempt to avoid drama. So, no, Ernie, your story doesn't add up. You're a liar. And Kemper said he's been scamming for years. And she said, I wondered about that one. I wondered about that. Oh my goodness. Because I seen a lot of clothes in his trunk. And Kemper said, just make sure you've got people to watch your back and your children. He will most likely threaten you. And she said, he said he lives in Tennessee. Lord, I have freaked out over that video. My youngest child is my baby girl, and she is 5. Okay, so that would make her around 8 now. And see, this is the type of person that Ernie can bully and threaten, or at least he thought he could. And Kemper said, I'm friends with the guy that has basically paid for everything for Ernie until the past couple of years. Ernie has been getting worse. This guy wants nothing to do with Ernie.
See?
Yep. And then Ernie has been staying at the compound at the Hemp Cafe. And Kemper said, I'm sorry, this doesn't make sense. The video I sent, and that was a question mark, I told him that Ernie tried to scam the police chief of Everett's back before he was the police chief. The sources are reliable. And Kemper said, just be careful. Nicole Pace responds, other people have sent stuff also just tonight. And I just kept going through everything that then my thoughts start running of how I noticed symptoms myself of schizophrenia. I hope he doesn't drag drama out. Oh, Lord, if you only knew. I really don't need it. He said, I'm starting to get worried about him stalking. I was told that he had stalked a woman before, but I didn't know at that time if it were true or not. Miss Nicole, you'd have to narrow that one down because there's several. Anyway, Kemper responds,
Yep.
I have found that most info I have received on Ernie was checked and verified. I still check anything new, but more times than not, a lot more than not, it's true. Ernie will try and make things look way different than what they are, like always. You just don't know what it will be. Do you have family or friends close to you? And Kipper said, this was just sent to me by one of his old friends. This is a copy and paste. Ernie likes those single moms. He likes to help them spend their welfare or child support. He likes to live off their HUD housing usually. If not, and they are working, he uses them to pay for their paycheck. He never holds down a job. Usually, that is what gets him kicked out, his refusal to help pay a bill. And Kemper said, when you follow through with what you said you were doing in the morning, I would suggest being prepared to possibly have to file a restraining order. I hope it doesn't get to that, but I've learned to expect the unexpected when dealing with him. I don't know how much I can help you in your situation, but I do know a few people in your area. If you were in Newport, that's a different story. but let me know if I can help or provide more info. I got well over 2,000 screenshots and around 100 videos of different stuff about Ernie for the past 15, 16 years. I would definitely make sure he can't get near your children, and he may try to pull some funny business involving your children, like we've seen before. He calls CPS and things like that. I know he likes to make accusations on parents and them being abusers. Were you able to look through some of what I sent you? And this is at October 11th, 2021 at 12:16 p.m. She responds, I didn't even message him. Haven't heard anything from him. Hopefully it will stay like that. I had a friend stay with me for the past 2 nights, just in case. My oldest son is 16 and he's a big young man. That's the one Ernie said that was waiting on him at the door. Which is not true. But I wouldn't put him on him. I wouldn't put it on him to protect his mama, especially after everything that I have seen. I really appreciate all of this information. Kemper responded at 2:31 that day, a couple hours later. I felt it was my obligation to inform you of who Ernie really is. If you wanted him after finding out then, that was up to you. I just feel anyone that is going to be around this guy at any real capacity, that they should know what to expect. I'm glad you've got someone looking out for you. I really wasn't trying to frighten you. However, there's no real way to tell people this info and then be comfortable with it. If he starts anything with you, please let me know. Me and my group have a way about us that gets Ernie's attention right away. We sort of know how to work the puppet strings in a way. I hope this stays calm and nothing has to be done. And she said, I do too. Ernie came into my home as part of, now listen guys, this is where you need to really listen up, okay? Ernie came into my home as part of protection, and it didn't really seem like that's what he was doing. I have been harassed by someone for over a month. And oh my God, there was times when my dogs would be going crazy. I would ease outside in the pitch dark to look, and I would turn and he would be nowhere around. After a few minutes, I would go back in and he would be just chilling on my couch. That's Ernie, her protector. I'm sorry all this is happening to you. It's a scary world right now. Do you mind me asking what or who Ernie was there to help you with? Were you guys actually seeing each other, or was it a front for his situation he was helping you with? I hope I'm making sense. Not asking for personal details. It's just that Ernie loves theater production. He loves to stage and manipulate. It's his favorite thing. And she says, he was here to help me because me and my kids were being harassed. He said that it was probably best for my kids to go stay with their dad for a couple of days, where he can take care of the situation. He actually asked me, did I have money and a place to go for the night after their dad had come and picked them up, and I had asked why. He assumed I was going to leave my home, but I assured him that I wasn't going any damn where. Now, that's Ernie trying to get her to leave her home so he could stay there by himself. What do you think Ernie was up to, y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he was going to help himself and pilfer through her things and steal what he could steal. The harassment had went on for like over a month, and I kept my kids in a safe place. I packed my Glock with me on my hip everywhere that I went. But after he got here, pretty much tried to pack it as his own. When my dogs would start growling and alerting me that someone was outside, I ended up being the one that would go out to look and see what was going on. I would go back inside. I'm waiting on the video to move forward. Just a second, y'all. And he would be sitting on my couch on his phone. He said he was there to help me out, but he didn't do one thing that I hadn't already done except take over my weapon and chill in my house for a few days. I don't know. It was weird. I have known him for years, but not personal. I went to school with his sister, Amber, all of my life. He scared me more than anything, made me confused of why he was here. He had asked how much my house was worth and how much my Tahoe was worth. Why would Ernie need to know that? And she says, I don't know. I'm not a mean person at all until I'm cross wrong, like anyone else. But Ernie definitely had me puzzled and made me mad by the disrespect he had shown me in my own home. And Kemper said, that sounds like Ernie, all right. Has he messaged you or called you, come by your house or anything? Now, this is October 13th, the next day, or 2 days later, maybe. And Kemper said, do you mind if I ask how he showed you disrespect? Was the whole relationship status a trick for someone? I know Ernie likes to do that kind of thing. And do you know if he's still in that area? And she said, he had told me that he was in the military. What? And worked for the FBI. What?
There you go.
Let me read that again. Yeah. Let me read that part again. He had told me that he was in the military and worked for the FBI. Mm-hmm.
That was as recent as 2021.
Yep.
And he was saying this shit.
Late 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she said, I've always had an interest in anything regarding military, army, detective related things. I was just asking him questions about that, and I asked him about his brother and how he was doing, and had he talked to him, and he just flipped out. What? He cussed at me, told me if I don't quit asking questions that I was going to see a person in him that I did not want to fucking see. I thought to myself, like, wait a minute. Did he just legit? And I sat down beside him and informed him that he would not disrespect me in my own home. I told him that I am damn sure not the type that would even think about putting up with it. He would change often, just to show, or just how he would be, and quickly. Yeah, just like he does on his live streams, right, y'all?
Yep, and he triggers.
Yep. And Kemper said, it sounds like his mental state is declining quicker than we realized. Can I ask you a favor? Please let me know if you hear from him or if he's in your area there in Harlan. And just so you know, I've not spoke a word to anyone about these chats. I'm not trying to endanger you or your children. I'm just asking so I can try a step ahead of him and keep other people out of his path. October 13th, 2021, 12:55 p.m. Kemper said, I do have another question. Did Ernie have any of his own weapons besides his knife? She said, not that I know of. He sure didn't hesitate to take my Glock and pack it.
Do you know what? Do you know what made me ask that question?
What?
The conversation with James Haynes, where Ernie claimed he was a werewolf and he had to go make that kill because he was describing a handgun that had tombstones as the handle grips.
Yep, I remember.
So, and that's why I went and asked her that, to see
beyond
if,
stupid, I think you're right.
Hmm?
I said, beyond stupid, I think you're right. Beyond stupid, we are not. Said Kemper saved her. I believe that without a doubt. I think you're right. I think Ernie had bad intentions. Yeah, TN, that's not a good idea, honey.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Talk to Ernie, bad idea. Yeah, don't do that to you.
Yeah, there's no point in there. No.
Yeah. All right, and Kemper said, do you know of anything of value came up missing while he was around? And she responds, small amount of money went missing, but I don't know for sure if he took it. Oh, he took it. Kemper said he has a few tendencies and he seems to be doing them all. I'm glad he hasn't contacted you. Like I said, please let me know if he does. Trying to stay ahead of this train wreck. She said, I will. I'm glad he hasn't. Kemper said, I'm very glad. It was really bothering me when we saw your name in the relationship status. No one deserves what Ernie does to people. That's what I'm doing, what I do. Just want you to know to be looking for Ernie to show up in Harlan at some point. This was October 14th. Or at least he's claiming he's headed to Kentucky. He's insinuating for another reason besides you, but he does lie all the time. This is where we expect the unexpected. And October 15th, early in the morning, 2:20 a.m., she responds, he hasn't tried to contact me, in which I'm still grateful for. They have been so many people reach out to me and has told me to be careful, mainly for the reason of he's crazy. He just better not throw any kind of lies on my name. Well, he's doing that, Nicole. And he just keep his distance and everything will be good. And people have actually told me that he had part in the murder that his brother is in jail for. You can never believe hearsay, but it does make me wonder. Waiting for it to just from his reactions of speaking of his brother. He doesn't scare me at all. I keep protection somewhat around me at all times. Hopefully he's not stupid enough to trespass on my property. His sister had actually reached out to me and asked me what I did, or why did I cheat on him? Or did I cheat on him after all he's done for me? And she said, I really had to ponder that message because he didn't do anything for me to except pack my Glock as if it were his own. Even if he took my pocket, he even took my pocket knife, reloaded off me for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ernie. He had actually told me that 2 people were in my house. Now here's another good one, y'all. Listen up.
Yep. Absolutely.
And he put up a pretty good act. It's too long to type at this hour, but to round it up shortly, and I'd love to hear the long version.
Mm-hmm.
I had got in my Tahoe, and he came and tapped on the passenger side window within just a few minutes later. I unlocked the door, and he got in and told me, just drive. I didn't know what had happened, considering that he had told me 2 people were in the house. I asked where did I need to go, and he said, until I got internet service, because at that time, internet was out for miles in the city of Everett.
Mm-hmm.
I had already gone about 4 miles from the house, and I was like, wait, there's people in my house right now, and you want me to drive away until I get internet? I quickly made a hard left and flew back to my house. He got mad, but I was livid. Like, here he was, supposedly a bounty hunter, and I'm having to ask for my gun to where I can go clear out the inside of my home, ? Exclamation mark. And he didn't hesitate to offer to go check things out either. And he didn't hesitate to offer to go check things out either, or even enter the door first. I went in first. I checked my 2-story home. There was nobody in my house. That's when I went out and checked the back porch.
Mm-hmm.
Just got back in to find him sitting on my couch. He didn't do a damn thing for me, shaking my head. So Ernie told her there was 2 people in her house, right?
Yep.
2 people in her house. And then Ernie gets her to drive down the road. Well, he says there's 2 people in your house. When they get back, he allows her to go clear the house, and he goes in and has a seat on her couch. Make sense, y'all?
Okay, so why did he tell her there were 2 people in the house and told her to drive, get out of there? First
I
of
think
all,
he's
he's
having
supposed to be
somebody
the
come down and
badass.
rob her.
Well, he's supposed to be the badass, like she said, the bounty hunter, and she's the one that went in, right? None of what he asked her to do made sense after she drove for a couple of minutes. Basically, is what she said. 4 miles down the road, yeah, that's just a couple of minutes for her to process it and be like, "What the fuck," and go back home and clear it. So, did he have some people that were going to go rob her house once they were in the city limits where he could message them on the internet? Who knows?
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Hey, Rip. Yeah, what a tough guy. I mean, you can see this guy playing a game with this lady, right? I mean, it's clear as day. And Ernie, this is the reason why people reach out. This is the reason why Kemper and I came to YouTube. This lady right here, this was before the stand was created. This was before January of 2022.
Mm-hmm. It was before Tales of a Lycan.
Yeah.
And that's what started everything.
Yeah. These are the reasons, Ernie. And these are the reasons we ain't going to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Kemper said, did you bring anyone around you besides Amber? And this is almost over, y'all. Did you meet Tina, Xander, or Jamie? Do you think he was possibly trying to set you up to rob you? I've considered that he may be possibly doing that as well. Did he say he was with or for law enforcement and make any claims to be one in the past, or was it just bounty hunter? But I guess you remember earlier he said he was FBI, remember?
Right. But the reason I was asking then is because I just found out about him in London being pulled
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And I was wanting, like, did she have a confirmed him IDing himself with
That's
something
all.
that could be
Yeah,
used on him? Yes, that's why I was asking that.
yeah. She said, or he tried to make you or make contact with you or Amber? And then on November 25th, you reached back out to her there and said, "Hi, Nicole. Have you heard from Ernie at all? Just making sure that you're okay." And then you messaged her one more time here. "I'd like for you to watch Ernie on his podcast on Ernie. I just want you to know that it's all the people he's done wrong and that we are doing this for, even the ones that don't come forward." And this was December 2nd, 2021. And that's when we went on Griff's show, right? Red Riding Hood Tells All, True Story by Griff. Did I lose Kemper? Yep. All right. So that's the end of the messages. But yeah, I mean, Ernie's displayed this behavior for a long time. And like I said, we know what we're talking about when we say he's targeted single moms. They're not all old women. Single moms who he thinks is vulnerable. That's his target. It doesn't matter if they're 50 years old, 30 years old, 25, 55. Single women who he thinks is vulnerable. That's who he targets. And he likely saw this lady on Facebook complaining about being stalked by an ex, which turned out to be Josh Shanks, by the way. So yeah, you know about those small towns. Welcome back, Kemper. Welcome back, buddy. So we're at the end of the messages, but that's the Nicole Pace message thread that Kemper had with her. Ernie tells a much different story, but as you see, we have the receipts. We had the receipts. Can anybody help Tian? They're still looking for a little bit to help her son out. If so, I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna run your banner across the bottom, okay, Tian?
Sorry, I'm fighting the internet tonight.
I can tell, brother. I can tell. I understand your frustration. I've been there.
Well, we've been having storms all day, and it looks like we're about to get another round of it.
They say it don't matter, but
it's
that
coming
bullshit.
tonight.
When it's stormy around here, the internet's all fucked up. I know there's a relationship to it. I know there is. Yeah, why does Mama T and them support Ernie? Because they've seen this also. Especially the ones that came with Ernie from Facebook, which Mama T didn't. But Beloved Ghost did. A lot of them that are still there have seen this pattern for more than 3 years.
Debo, Jody, Mountain Violet, Tina. So you also have to put into the equation, are they crazy? Are they a scammer? Are they evil? Because they've been with it so long that they're either crazy and believe his bullshit or they're turning a blind eye to it.
Ernie's live right now. We might stream him here in a minute. TN, one of my classmates donated $500 to their rent the other day, which dropped it so low. Well, God bless them, TN. Thank you for telling us that. That's awesome. And that made me smile a little bit.
Yeah, but fuck Ernie.
Okay, Beyond Stupid. Let me see if I can find it here. Did you email me? Let me look.
But yeah, that bullshit that he was trying to pull. Once he posted he was in a relationship with her on his Facebook, I sent a message. The account that I sent it from no longer is available on Facebook because I also used it to troll and got a few violations, and
Yeah.
you know how that goes. But yeah, it
It hadn't
was
come through yet.
it was sort of heartbreaking knowing that a mom and her 4 kids could be victims of this dumbass. So sometimes you put your neck out there. I'm just glad she
Kemper,
listened because there was a lot that didn't.
per your request, Mr. Nobody says, Kemper, I made a couple shirts with no tigers on them.
Hell yeah.
Stop Exploitation says, speaking to him like a normal person to take accountability. Stop lying and so forth doesn't work because you're not dealing with a normal brain person. Sociopaths are wired differently.
Right. Like, knowing good and well, Ernie's not going to tell on himself. If he called CPS on anybody, he's not going to tell you. If he
And
had
Ernie's not
somebody
the type
call
of person to call
CPS,
CPS. Yeah. Ernie's not the type of person to call CPS.
he's a
Ernie's the
pussy.
type of
They'll have
person to say,
somebody else
hey,
do it.
beloved ghost, I need you to call CPS for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll do it. They'll do it. And you'll never hear any of them claim it.
Mm-mm.
That's the way Ernie operates. Ernie don't do his own deeds. When he does, he gets in trouble because he ain't good enough.
Like when that shit happened with Lips, it wasn't Ernie.
Yep.
That was one of his people. Because there was 2 calls. We know Genevieve was one of them.
Yep.
So Ernie
Did we
Ernie's
say it?
person was the other.
There it is. Oh yeah, we've got this screenshot too.
What is it?
I'm gonna send it, and then I'll put it up on the screen. But it's one of the screenshots from Amy Jones. Here, just let me read it. The Amy Jones stuff. This man, Ernie Shell, says he works for Homeland Security, but thinks it's okay to threaten someone's life. Then started when he put his nose in my brother's and his ex-girlfriend's affairs. He jumped right in and went to full force with my brother, riding by my brother's house, to try to intimidate him. This is not right, and something needs to be done about this now. If he says he works for the United States government, then we do nothing. We do not need someone like this to represent us. He's fueled by personal anger, and he doesn't need to be in any kind of authority position. Yeah, beyond stupid, there's a lot more screenshots that go with that. He actually threatened to unalive that man.
It was he threatened Jason, and Jason happens to be the mother of the 10-year-old or the father of the 10-year-old over the trailer park fight.
Yes.
That child was with Rosie.
Yep.
There has been conversations with all of them.
Yep. And that screenshot from Amy, that's his sister.
That's what pulled the trigger on Ernie getting pulled into the London office, I think.
Yep.
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 That's what got him pulled in.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Skunk Ape. He don't do his own skip tracing. Yeah, that night that he tried to look up DA, DA, he does have if you really look up DA Inman, he's a long record of shoplifting because he did shoplift a lot. Him and his wife both, they did. But Ernie couldn't find it. Xander couldn't find it. Nobody could find it. All you had to do was type it right in with the right name, and Ernie couldn't do it. Ernie couldn't figure it out. So no, he don't do his own skip tracing. Jody Farr and other people have done all of Ernie's dirty work in the past.
Yep. Ernie talks about those networks and those connections. That's what he's talking about is his bitches.
I'm gonna go check it out, Mr. Nobody. Hang on, let's see.
But
I'm gonna get Mr. Nobody
yeah,
to design some merch for the stand.
cool.
Let's see.
But yeah, actually, I spoke to Amy about 3 weeks ago.
I remember you telling me that.
You know, and like even people like Rosie, like Lucinda, like that family that was being attacked, all of those people are aware of what's going on with Ernie. They all are. They're aware that he has 2 felony warrants. They're aware that, hey, let your friends know if they see Ernie, call the law. They absolutely know. So good
Bro,
luck, Ern. Good
if
luck.
you don't order one of these shirts, there's something wrong with you. You see those?
In 1 second.
Teabagging LARPers on top. George Washington there. And then on the bottom it looks like a version of John J. Rambo with LARP on it. It's not Stallone, but it's kind of a Rambo looking figure with LARP. Let's see. Is there more in there? Let's see. Yeah, look at there. On the back, LARP, the teabagging LARPers. And then he
I'm
had,
waiting for my screen's screwing up. I'm waiting for it to load up.
oh shit, I'll go back to it when it does. Then there's the wedding photos of Tiger Queen and Ern. Yeah, that was bigger on the wedding photo, on the normal. Congratulations, Tiger Queen. Kemper's having one hell of a hard time tonight with his internet, y'all. Sorry, Kemper.
Okay, now I can see it.
That looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
If you scroll down, you see
Like
the congratulations to the Tiger Queen and King. Mr. Nobody knew.
That's funny.
No, I didn't see it. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, I was gonna say in that live stream, he probably rattled off about $400 worth of cash apps. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Over and over and over and over. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't get cash apps. He probably got half of that. The rest of it was fluff. And he's probably got that glass pipe hitting the torch to it right now. Getting geeked up.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear Ernie? He was speaking to me, but he said, talking about when I said this military thing was going to get him caught because there's a military investigation now. I guess he thinks he thinks that's fake. I guess it ain't fake, dude.
No,
he said,
that's very
like,
real.
don't sling it, bring it, motherfucker. They are bringing it. They are bringing it. He acts
That's the
so
thing.
tough.
He said that on Nana C's community post earlier too. He said
Yeah,
something about don't sing it, bring it, and that we're all fake.
yeah.
Nana put the smackdown on him.
He acts so tough.
He's a bitch.
You talking about the when he challenged her to do the find out who was in the helicopter and all that stuff?
The one from 20 it's probably the one from 20 hours ago, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I mean, is it the one where she
20,
figured out he
21, it was about
challenges
20.
the skip tracers?
I can't remember. I just remember how many hours ago it was.
Oh,
It was
well,
like, if I'm guessing, it's 4 back,
let me go look.
3 back, 4 back, something like that. Every time I leave here, I get kicked off. I'm trying not to leave
I
my
know.
screen, bro.
Well, here's one from 11 hours ago. Challenge accepted. And then one day ago, let's see, videos.
It's
If it's
probably the one from one day ago.
yeah, if it's 20 hours, it sure is. I'm sure. That one caused him to make another challenge for her today, and she busted his ass again today too. Hang on a second, I'll show you. This is the one that
She's busted his ass for
I
a
think we showed
while
this
now.
one. Maybe. Yeah. Listen, don't underestimate Nana C, y'all. Like Ernie,
She's a
she's
beast.
way smarter than you. Yeah. Yeah. She's way smarter than you, Ernie. Trust and believe that. Yeah, we watched this one last night. Y'all remember that video Ernie likes to play like he was part of what was happening, right? And then the show's the chopper coming in. The well, today he issued a challenge. Hang on, we'll just play the video. I'll show you.
Okay, I can tell you which one it is now.
All right, which one is it?
It's the one with the Trump holding the babies.
Oh,
It says, "What's this?" Question mark? Question mark.
On Nana C's?
Did you use someone else? Yep. 22 hours ago.
Hang on a minute.
And it's just, I found it quick by going newest first because I guess more comments have been made.
Oh, well, it says latest. Let's see. No, I guess just send me a link. I don't see it.
Hold on. Here it comes. Did you get it?
Not yet. Might take a second. My internet's being slow today too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sitting here trying to get the best connection in the spot that I'm in.
Kemper be out climbing trees. I mean, hey, I'll hold the phone up in the air.
Try and get some aluminum foil.
There. Yeah.
Did it come through?
Yeah.
Okay. And you'll see it. His comments. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think we showed this last night. Let's pull it up. I was looking for a video. That's the reason why I couldn't find it.
No. But go to newest first and you'll see his comment because apparently Erica, myself, and Nana C all had something to say.
I may not see his comment because I think he's blocking me or I've got him blocked. Let's see.
Well, he's got me blocked and I can see him.
Newest first. Yeah. So I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Like, don't sing it, bring it.
Yeah.
You're all nothing but fake BS. It's taking a minute to load up.
Yeah, that's what it's doing to me.
Yeah.
Could be the YouTube.
Might be. Let's see.
Yeah, you really need to read those comments once they load. Because Erica, like, damn girl.
We'll sit here and talk while we wait for them to load, see what come up. Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's not only like Kemper smarter than Ernie. I'm smarter than Ernie. Like our whole team, our whole crew is smarter than Ernie. Everybody. Like it's not just one of us. Everybody has way more intelligence than you, Ernie. And I know Ernie, like somebody was saying earlier, he don't understand that. Like we're speaking this to him, but he don't understand it because in his brain, he really believes he's that guy. He's smart, but he just ain't. He just ain't. Yeah, it's still loading. I wonder what.
I mean, I can read it if you want me
go ahead
to.
and read it.
I don't know if I'm breaking up or not, but Ernie came up on that community post of Nana C's and says, "Don't sing it, bring it. You're all nothing but fake BS, Lightning Tiger. Erica chimed in with Lightning Tiger. You calling anyone fake is pretty ridiculous. As ridiculous as your weak attempts at faking cancer and hemophilia, being a veteran in the military, law enforcement, executive protection slash security, an undercover agent, a super soldier, an innocent man, and most of all, the rescuer of children. You can't LARP in prison, and I can't wait to see your karma kick you in the teeth. You're nothing but a liar, a scammer, a disappointment to your daddy, and a predator. Oh, and one more thing. Don't sing it, bring it. Isn't that Mama T's stupid comeback? The fact that you have to resort to using her line shows you truly pathetic. You or how truly pathetic you are. Consider it brought, Skern. And then I chimed in, Lightning Tiger, why do you always block me? Why do you always make threats to me that go unkept? You run from me and always play keyboard warrior. I really hope that you keep your promises before your ass goes to prison. You might as well come up here and have that discussion with me. Here's
Yeah.
Nana C. Who's fake? You look in the mirror enough lately to be able to see him. If you don't use a mirror, just look at all your selfies. You're a stolen valor, cancer lying piece of shit.
Nana C sniffed him out right away with his stolen valor. Her son went up, unbeknownst to anybody that was her son, who is a military veteran, and questioned Ernie. And he knew right away that Ernie was full of shit. He knew right away. And there has been zero doubt in Nana C's mind since that night. And she's right. She's been right. She's been right the whole time.
Did you notice? Did you notice what both Erica and Nana spoke about?
What?
Besides the stolen valor?
Fake cancer?
Faking? Yes. Yep. Because he's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably sick with something that he got from a needle, that he got from getting blasted by 2 and 3 people unprotected.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's probably what it is. And he don't want people to think bad of him and wants to use it. So what does he do? Cancer. I've got a 17% chance. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Ernie, that karma's going to be hard, bro. And I'm going to applaud it the entire time.
I know so many people.
There was a standing ovation.
I know so many people who are dealing with or have dealt with cancer. Hey, hang on just a second.
Yeah, but that will be one loud standing ovation, Ernie. When your karma starts kicking you in the face, you know it's coming. So you can do whatever makes you feel good right now, but it all comes back around. And you've got a large audience waiting just to see it happen. Even people in your crew. You claim, I'll never be betrayed again. Oh, Ernie. You will be betrayed multiple times. Even when you get locked up, all these people making promises to help and everything, yeah, your ass ain't getting shit. He said earlier, I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow. Then a few minutes later, he said he had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Yep.
I'm back.
Yep. Night Stalker. Because Nana don't hold back. Like, I thought he got curb stomped, but wow. He got the trifecta with the exclamation point.
And with his
he comes off the top rope.
with his ego, that it really destroys him. That somebody that fits the category of somebody he would try to take advantage of, a lady that's older than him, um, owns him. It destroys his soul that she's so much smarter than him. Like, you ain't ahead of her, bro. Listen, everywhere you have showed up before you have surfaced, she's known it. She's guessed it. We ain't putting it out there, but she knows where you are before anybody does.
Yep. You're going to slip up, Ernie.
Yeah.
So keep playing your little fucking agenda, your little narrative. Keep playing it. We'll let you. Don't worry, buddy.
Yeah. And
You're going
that's
to set
another.
yourself up in your own fucking trap.
Yeah. Nana C said he doesn't rattle me, and that's another thing. He can't bother her. She don't care. She's a real person. Like Ernie says he's real. No, she's real. She has raised children who are far superior to you. She's far superior to you. You're nothing, Ernie. You're a criminal. She's a productive, awesome person. And she's on our team, and I love it. Like when you go into the game and your team's better than the other team because you got the best players. Well, we got the best players. I guarantee you. And that's a metaphor, but we're just better. Our people are better than his people. Especially him. Like, it starts at the top, and everybody on the team is better than their best. So yeah, it's not even an even matchup.
Not at all. Like it's really like chess, to be honest. It really is. And we've got all fucking queens in the game of chess. Yep. We've got you surrounded on the board. Go ahead and make you 2 moves, because it's going to be check right after that, bitch.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool, to be honest with you.
And it's a checkmate. Wow, I'm surprised tornadoes ain't coming through here, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That wind's a whipping, huh?
No.
Yeah, that's
But
the thing.
it's lightning and thundering, and you can see a lot of clouds when it does, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like when it's real still.
Yeah. That dude said his so-called skip traces are 99.9% wrong every time. Yeah, like this info they put out, like this shit they put out on me, like, no, that ain't me. Like, I love the one, hey, mystery lady, member for 24 months, love my Stan family. We love you, girl. We love you. But
hey, mystery lady.
Yeah, I mean, the info they put out on me, they try to say his aliases. They say, who Jimmy W. Collins. I ain't never used that name before in my life. Matter of fact, I get mad when people say that because that's my dad's name. It's not an alias. It's my dad's name. Dipshits. And they took that photo from Ancestry.com, and I was told about it, and it's not me, and it's definitely not Thelma.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, and they posted it as if it was me.
That was around the same time that they were claiming that I was an RSO.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the same time period. Yeah.
But I want you to know that I did sign up for a free thing on Ancestry.com or whatever, and my email's on there now. Dude, I get emails every day. 10 people have looked at your profile. Like, people are going to look me up because they said you can find shit on Ancestry.com. There ain't nothing on there, y'all. Nothing on there. Give up.
Yep.
You all are
idiots. Yep, exactly that, dude. Idiots.
Yeah. Mystery Lady said, you all are so sweet, and we are family for real. Yes, we are, Mystery Lady.
Love you, Mystery Lady.
Hey, Penny Positive. Yeah, we went on early a little bit tonight, Penny. It's Kemper's fault. We try to go on early on Tuesdays and Thursdays when we can.
Mm-hmm. When life allows.
Yeah. Erica said, "Mystery Lady, you will always be my family, and I will always love you." Kipper is a sweet talk, Grady. Yeah. He's got that elegance. Let me show you some of Skimper's elegance here.
Uh-oh.
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
Oh, Lord.
Kemper Sinatra.
It's funny, man, because the whole reason, really, that and Constance Sue lost her mind on us. Because actually, if you listen to Constance right now, she's sort of saying the same shit that we've been saying again. She can't ignore that. But the fact is she flipped out because of Speakeasy getting his ass whooped by Nicolina.
Yeah.
And
And
look at what
believe it or
Speakeasy's
not,
doing now. Look what he's doing now.
Yeah, look at
30 in chat. She's not there. Like, that's sort of funny, Constance. That's sort of funny. Hate me for saying it, but something I've noticed. I know that one has to burn a little bit.
Yeah. But TN said, "I love you, Mystery Lady." Oh, now let me tell you something. When Constance left, it wasn't a bad thing. You know, it did hurt a lot of people. And to be honest with you, man, it hurt me at the time. But because I don't like being betrayed by somebody you think cares about you and somebody you think you care about. But I'll tell you what, I am glad to have seen the real side of her. And Nicolina and Kemper and I had not been in any talks, had not had any real communication other than Nicolina sent me an email saying something about Mama T going down or something. It was kind of a troll email, I think. I can't even remember what it was, but there wasn't anything back and forth. But you all pushed it, and you pushed it, and you pushed it, and you pushed it. And then when you flipped out, hey, and I'm going to tell you right now, things have been so much more peaceful. And I mean, just feels right now. The stand is better than it ever has been. And people in Nicolina's community that used to hate us and that I used to hate, I feel like we're friends now, like real legitimate friends. And I mean, there's some of the mean girls that I text with on a daily basis. Just good people. And you never know until you actually give somebody a chance in life. And that was the thing is, and that's what you're doing, Constance. You're going around trying to turn people against a group of people based on your hate for one. That don't fly. That don't fly. Hey, Cowgirl Heart, fashionably late. Hey, Rosemary J, thank you for the $2 super chat. Much love and respect to all my Stan family. Well, much love and respect to you too, Rosemary J. We effing love you for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's what it's about for her. That's not really a friendship. That's not a bond.
No.
Not at all.
And Constance don't care who she hates in the process or who she hurts in the process. It doesn't matter to her. It
Just
doesn't
about
matter to her.
what she's hating, as long as you're hating it with her.
Yeah. Yeah. And oh well, the poll that shook up the world, and honestly, the poll was correct. People that voted Nicolina were right. Nicolina did hand Easy his ass that night.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, really, I don't see ever a situation coming in any kind of debate between Nicolina and Speakeasy where Easy would win. The intelligence level is just so far different. You know what I mean? It's like,
Read something from a screen from a Google search, then he's fucked.
right.
That's how he does his arguing.
Yeah.
Pussy boy. Pussy boy's
Hey,
going to be paying up soon, though. That's the
yeah, he
beautiful
is.
part. He's
They
going to
go
have
to
to do
court.
it with those 30 viewers.
Yeah, they go to
Getting
court
those
next week.
dono goals that way.
Hey, what's up, L Kennedy?
Hey,
Oh,
how you
TN, don't send none of your money, honey. Thank you for the $2 super chat. The stand is my world in YouTube. Well, thank you, TN. We
Thank
all
you,
love
T.
you. We sure do. Yeah, he should have to pay up, Regina, and he's going to. Believe me, he's going to.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can't
yeah,
escape doing that kind of shit.
you been in and
Can't
out
escape it.
listening? That's cool. Y'all been keeping an eye on Skern Dog over there?
Oh, is he still alive?
Yeah, somebody said he went live earlier, about probably 30 minutes ago. But I'm sure he's selling the T-shirt or something. Anytime he can, he tries to distract from what we're saying. And I figured when we was going to talk about Nicole Pace tonight that he was going to try to distract from it. He's been making threats. Oh, to who? That's the thing. Ernie's threats are vague or veil, right? Because what made him vain? What do they do? Like being threatened by Ernie is like being threatened by the Tooth Fairy. Like, you know, it ain't gonna happen, right? Like, come on, man.
I
Yeah,
guess Katie's going off in his chat.
we
You
do
don't
effing love.
tell me how to you don't tell me how to run my show, Ernie. Is what she's saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me give
I guess
TN a
she
thing.
refused. She refused the crown of being Tiger Queen. I guess.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give TN a thank you video here right quick. We effing love you for that, TN. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that. Katie told him off today, Fluffy. That's cool.
She's doing it right now. She said, "I've got my own mind and my own opinions, just like you do, Ernie. Sorry that me disagreeing and not condoning your bad behavior makes me the enemy." That's funny.
Let's watch him a
It's
minute.
all a movie. It's all a movie, guys.
Just like you do, Ernie. Sorry that me disagreeing and condoning your bad behavior. You make no sense. What bad behavior? What bad behavior? I think you're ignorant. When it comes to putting children out there,
What bad behavior? What? Are you? Is he serious? What bad behavior? I think I'll just dox him right now. I'll dox everybody. I'll dox you. Dox your mom. Dox everybody.
when it's a missing child, you know nothing about
Here he
investigation.
goes.
Show me an investigation class you ever take.
You know nothing about investigations, Ernie. Tell me an investigation class you ever took.
Show me something you've ever took. Show me how you know how to rattle a tree. Show me how you
He
know
needs to
how to.
investigate some of that Valtrex.
How
Get
does
them
he know how
sores
to?
under control.
Yeah. Just listen. This motherfucker ain't never trained nowhere.
He
I
trained
know
with,
where he got it. He got it at Fort Benning during basic.
yeah. Well, no, he
No,
was
that ain't
training.
it.
He was training
No.
with those 3 dicks in his ass.
Yeah. Triple
That was
stuff, Ernie.
training. Right.
cage and shake a tree. Do you know anything about that? Do you understand anything about that? I put Summer Wells' photo up out, right? And Candace texts me 2 years after the fact.
Yeah, Ernie, you put a picture up of one of my kids, and I would fucking text you too if I had your number. I'd come after you with claws out too, you fucking bitch. Especially if it was my deceased child or missing child, I would come after you with claws out big time. Yeah, you know how to shake somebody up, Ernie. Show a picture of their missing child. Naked. You fucking idiot. You ain't anybody can shake a tree like that. You think a TBI agent would do that? No.
2 years. And it was not about take that picture down about my daughter. No, it was not. It was not. It's called a guilt trip. It's a guilt trip. Now, I'm not going to say anything else about it. I've already been contacted. I know where my alliances are. I know who my friends are. And when it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can say afterwards. You can just say you shit in the bed and that's it. The ship just passed you by. The train, you missed the train. That's what's going to happen. Now, you may not.
I got to send a clip. Hang on a second. Let me share this clip. I don't know. Just a second here.
About me, well, you'll see. You'll soon see. I don't put out bullshit about you. I don't go and dig into your shit. I don't put fake bullshit out there. Right now, I could dox the fuck out of Ghost. His kids, his little woman, his mama, his whatever the hell. Everything. I could throw his file out there and just let him eat it. Let the people just eat on it. Do I do that? I started to. But I once took an oath. And that was to protect kids. Out about me? Well, you'll see. You'll soon.
See, I 100% believe that Ghost had something to do with the CPS call. I mean, that Ernie had something to do with the Ghost CPS call. When he says shit like that, he's deflecting, trying to make it seem like, oh, I could have, and I would have, but no, I took the oath.
Right.
Not like me. You may not like the way I do things, but I'm legit. And the way I do things is nice, neat, and clean. It's like you've never been there before. I listen to these creators. Well, we really don't know where you come from. They got half the shit right. They get half the shit.
Ernie, no. Make quotes. If you're going to say they're getting half the shit right, quote it and say what's right and what's wrong. Don't say you listen to these creators go say what this say it. Don't spray it. Say it.
Shit right. But by God, you don't see these other creators doing anything. When's the last time they interviewed on the news? When was
the last time you were interviewed on the news, Ernie? I'm gonna tell you right now. Last time I was interviewed on the news was 2017 when my boys won the national championship. I don't care to be interviewed on the news. I don't want to be interviewed on the news. It's not something I look forward to daily. What I do look forward to daily is seeing each and every one of my children, my wife, waking up, having a good life. YouTube and being fake, nah, that's your gig. These other creators you keep talking about, yeah, there's a bunch that just sit on their ass all day. But creators over here, I can't think of any that don't have a job. I can't think of one that doesn't work. Now, on your side, on Katie's side, on all them sides over there, I can think of a bunch.
Yeah.
Most, as a matter of fact.
time, whatever, think about it.
Think about it.
I do care. I used to. I don't no more. I don't
You don't care about shit, Ernie.
care no more. As you see, I play these for idiots. I play these other creators for fools and stupid idiots. You have Nicolina on a panel dancing, not doing anything but dancing. Look,
Are you? Where's he going with that? Are you jealous, Ernie? Why don't you get up on a panel and dance? No, you'd rather get up on a panel and lie. You know.
Or walk down the street with one shoe on, one sock.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
fuck off, dude.
as a matter of fact, if you would rather see, oh no, that might not go well. I was going to say if you'd rather see Nicolina dance on panel or Ernie walk down the street with a shoe or sock on, but you know what?
A lot of people would want to see
People
that
would
sock.
probably want to see Ernie walking down the street with one sock on, right?
Yep.
That one might backfire.
looking
Now, don't
stupid.
forget now, this protector of women and children, right? We know for a fact he has protected and defended pedophiles. Mom
Yes.
T's father,
Yep.
Mountain Violet's son.
Do you see how
So-
gentle he was with Chris Miller?
Mm-hmm. So,
Go erase all that stuff off your computer now.
and all those things they did, how many went to jail? How many got arrested? How many even got charged?
I know. Zero.
Big fat zero.
Do a poll anyway for fun? All right, we'll do a poll. Ooh, this poll right here. Who is more dangerous real life, Ernie or Shelby, or all the above? Ernie got 49%. All the above
Nice.
got 4%. That's what the people think of you, Ernie. Let's put another poll up here. Hold up. Would you rather see Nick dance on panel or Skern highway run with one sock and no shoes on? All right, let's.
I should have played fucking YMCA. That would have been a better tone for her. But by God, people have got shit to clip for days now, right?
But you let it go on, right, Ernie? You. She's dancing on panel. You played the music and you let it happen, and then you don't talk about it like, oh, that's all she does is dance on panel.
They got stuff fun. What's going to happen when I'm not here? What's going to happen when I'm not here, Katie?
There's going to be a big celebration. A lot of people ain't going to be scammed no more. When you're not here, it's going to be much, much better.
Your news ain't going to be able to report on me. You're not going to be able to sit there and stream 3 hours of my videos.
Damn, who does that?
Right.
I won't be here. You understand that?
Prison.
Now, you are
Mr. Nobody put in chat, would you like my name? You probably couldn't find me.
the professional predator hunter. You damn right.
Professional.
And that's what I know. And I do appreciate that. I don't have anything against you. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Do I agree like you do things? No, I don't sometimes. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I think you're right on the money. Sometimes I think, you took a page out of ABC and NBC.
100% of the time, we know that you are full of shit, Ernie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Don't make me call you CBS now. You called me a blonde hoe earlier. Sometimes I get a little bit out of line. If you're taking the shit that I was taking, I don't know how you take it.
Is that gross or what? Did he just say if you was taking the shit that I'm taking?
That's what it sounded like.
Ernie, keep that shit to yourself, man. That's nasty. How could she possibly be taking the shit you're taking? There's only one toilet, you freak.
To be
Tandem.
honest with you.
Tandem toilets.
Yeah.
Ernie has this impeccable memory of so many pertinent events and people. He truly cares. I have a real good memory. I have a real good memory. And a piece of shit 10 minutes ago. I would never spell shit like that. That's the way the shit show does. And I'm not really for the shit.
Ernie says he has a really good memory, but he can't remember his alibi on the night Ronnie King was murdered. He can't remember saying he had a special response team following John Paul Madden.
Well, he couldn't remember on our panel or what women he had harassed. When we said, hey, if you apologize, we'll let up off you. He couldn't even think of a time that he did. So, yeah, he's got that selective memory.
Katie said, "Are you really throwing a tantrum for me not giving you a link? I was in the middle of my show. You went live on your channel. More people watch you here anyways."
Shit show. Thank you. I care because I understand that these people, they're asleep. Most of them are waking up now. You ought to see the emails I've got today alone.
I'll bet you got hundreds of them, don't you, Ernie? Hundreds of emails you got today alone. Let me check the chat. Let me check this.
Good deal, Mr. Nobody. And there you go.
Uh-oh.
Your name says it all. Your name says it all. You give your whole tactics away. You give your whole tactics away when you do that.
Don't give your tactics away, Mr. Nobody.
Hello, Texas lady. You're a very prominent person. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate
your name says it all. There you go.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Copy that.
That's all I have to say to that person. I already know the answer, Katie. Your mod can dish it out, but don't want it back. I never strike first. Thank you, Sugar and Spice. Thank you so much. If you can, keep a list of these people, these mods. The next to be modded is Lori. Lori will be modded.
What? You ain't gave Laura her wrench back? Something smells bad in Tigerville.
Lori's been there throughout the last.
Well, except for that one time.
At banking.
Almost 3 years. I looked it up today. It was 2 years and 9 months. Lori's been with me.
Minus about 3 weeks there when they thought you were a drug addict and abuser of women. Or was it 3 weeks? It was about 10 days, wasn't it?
That's awesome, man. 2 years and 9 months. Lori's been there.
What'd you get out of it, Ernie? Lori, what'd you get out of that 2 years and 9 months? Did you get anything in return of being a supporter of Ernie?
Grubby
yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Beloved Ghost, guess what? You've been there 2 years and 11 months.
That's Renee.
It's pretty wild, ain't it? You know who the first person I ever had was my mod? Savannah Smiles.
Mm-hmm.
Beloved Ghost.
Look how you treated her.
Yeah,
look how you treated her.
Yep.
Nick is sexy and Ernie is not, Graham said. Yeah, Mark and Mr. T is the same person, yeah. Yeah, Savannah Smiles, his first mod. He absolutely terrorized that young lady. Terrorized her. Thank you, Nutshell.
Is Rebel the same person?
I don't think it's the same Rebel. I don't think so. That Rebel Soul, I don't think is Rebel from another place. No, I don't think. Somebody. All I saw
was Rebel. That's why I was asking.
In Ernie's chat, I'll look and see.
Ghost was my second mod. Sarah, the ninja, was my third mod. Pretty wild, ain't it? It's wild.
It's wild. Yeah, Sarah has been back and forth about 200-300 times, and she knows what a piece of shit you are. She's told me. And Savannah Smiles, well, you've seen the video she's put out on you, Skern Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people that know you best, right? They were around.
He threatened to dox her and all kinds of shit too.
Have her kids taken.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, wasn't it?
Made her think Beanie was coming to her house to kidnap her, and that he was going to save her. Even raised money to go save her with. while he was here at my house, and he never left. He never left my house. I told on you for that one, didn't I, Skern?
Now look at Sarah, what she's became. She runs around. She ho-hops to different panels, hoping and praying something's going to catch. You're better than that, Sarah.
Lori's the one who released the text from Beloved Ghost. I haven't seen them. Is that the same ones that I've seen, Kemper?
I don't know, bro.
I'd like
I
to
have
see
no
them.
idea.
If anybody's got them, I'd like to see them.
You're wasting your talent right now. You're wasting it. If you want to waste it on a bowl full of French fries, that's you. That's you. But this call goes out to all creators, to the ones who's already answered the call. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're going to help me and we're going to stand together, because you're getting ready to see something in the next coming months, and I hope damn good and well you're prepared.
Ernie, I can't think of one single creator, like a legit creator, that will stand with you. Not unless you're counting like Laura and shit like that. But yeah. Donna said, "Well, Jimbo, she didn't get to keep her income tax or help out her son. Is that what I heard?" Yeah, that's right. That's what she got out of being there for Ernie. Yeah, Savannah went back a couple times, I think, Cowgirl at Heart. And he absolutely treated her like trash. He did, chasing.
Mm-hmm.
Told her to put her panic attack on hold. He was talking to her. Donna said, "No rebel's a different person." Thank you, Donna.
You best be prepared.
I wonder, maybe Mr. Nobody will ask him. If all these creators align with him and they are prepared, what happens if when they're ready to make their big move, Ernie goes to jail and it's all for nothing?
California's in trouble. Katie, if you have family elsewhere, if I was you, to be honest with you, I'd be trying to get out of California.
I'd be worried about your location, Ernie.
Katie lives in Texas.
You see? People are getting ready to find
Donna,
out.
he did.
You're getting ready to find out.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Sure enough.
You're going to be in for a war that you've never, ever dreamed of. If you don't see it, my buddy contacted me today. He was like, "Bro," he said, "why can't people just see this?"
Moon Unleashed said, "Ernie, I am too a journalist on YouTube. And can you define a stang?"
It's so easy to see. I was like, "Brother, we was in it. We know what's going on. We're on the inside. We're on the inside." Actually, truth, I'm not been. But Kelsey is a big head full of French fries. That's her nickname. Anybody that comes over to somebody else's panel and they've got 300 or 400 on the panel, "Oh, don't come over here. You need to come over here and listen to me." That right there, you automatically give your agenda away. You give your narrative. You give everything away. Why would you say?
Well, Ernie, that was just a troll move. I don't know who did it. I guess he's saying Kels Bells did it, but yeah, I mean, if you were being disrespectful to her and she said, "Hey, come on over here and watch it on my channel," I mean, that's on you, dude. What'd you let her on panel for, idiot?
I thought it was Katie.
Was it Katie?
Yeah, because she wouldn't just give him a link or something to come up on her panel because she was doing a show, and he got pissed off at her. That's why this has been happening in chat.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you automatically give yourself away? Why not present yourself as a professional? Present yourself as who you are. Hey, she could have went, "Hey, I'm Kales, and you can come into my panel, and we'll learn about something that's going to be beneficial, not bullshit about another creator." But she didn't do that. She took the chance. She ran with it. She got enough rope to hang herself. And then when she hung herself, she doubled back with the end of the rope. And tied the damn other end to the horse and let it keep jerking her over in the tree. So she.
Okay, he was talking about her then in that situation.
Yeah.
But do you remember a situation where Kels was involved on the backup channel where she did the same thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is these damn metaphors he tries to modify?
Right.
Like,
He's stupid.
ever enough rope to hang herself, then she hung herself and had enough rope to run around there. And if you gave her enough rope to hang herself, Ernie, there ain't no more rope left. So she can't swing back around with the extra rope and tie it to the horse, you dumbass. That metaphor makes zero sense, you idiot. I would love to
He's
see
just
what.
used to that ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? That's what he's thinking about, is the ass to mouth. That's what
Yeah.
he's talking about. You know.
Right.
That's his envisioning.
Nana C said he went live for 10 minutes, no sound, and less than 100 in his chat. And then he tells her in this live that he didn't go live. He deleted it. Yeah, he went live. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. I'll remember in a minute.
He's done. Kells is done. And all she wants to say is he docks my babies, he docked my boys. Or something stupid, ignorant. That's all she's got. She sat there and told me, if you know who I am, put it out there. Well, you challenged me and I did. And you lied. Not only once, twice, 3 times. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm not threatening nobody at all, as a matter of fact. But I did tell you, if you come in here with a name that was stupid, you get banned, didn't I? You're banned. Thank you. See how
Wonder what name got banned. I didn't see it.
easy that was? You see how easy that was, Renee? That was easy. That was so easy, it wasn't even funny. Allie, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, and I remember what I was going to say. I would love for Ernie to do an IQ test. I would pay for it if he would do it like a real IQ test, because I would absolutely love to know what his IQ is. I would absolutely love to know. I'm going to say maybe a point or two above Shelby's.
I wouldn't even go that far. No.
Yeah. I'd say it's pretty close, wouldn't you?
I think he's a con, but I don't think he's very smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Shelby actually, if you were to have Shelby take an IQ test and Ernie take an IQ test right now, I think Shelby's going to get higher than Ernie.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I was going to mail Hulk Hogan a shirt somehow just to embarrass Ernie.
Well, see, Ernie, that's a good thing for you. That means you won't qualify for the death penalty.
That's right, Ernie. I'm so glad you're still alive. My son wanted to go swimming. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm glad he got to go swimming. Oh, shit, Skunk. Sorry, buddy. Cash App is Gwen's Sugar Daddy. Okay. Anybody can help Skunk? He's trying to get unbanned from Ernie's channel. Don't worry, Skunk. He'll unban everybody tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, he won't have nobody in his chat if
Lightning Tiger goes to.
No, yeah, if he bans people, he won't have, like, he got all them people in chat, but they're probably using multiple accounts, getting timed out and coming in on another device with like, it's probably not 100 people. And I would say 75% of them are there to hate on him or hate watch. Right. Can you imagine the IQ of his supporters? Yeah, I mean, that Wyndon Williams got to have really low too. Like, and I ain't trying to bash on her or nothing, but maybe I am. Maybe, yeah, I am. Sorry.
Jill, I like your name, Jeff. I like your name too. You sound like that Jeffrey doll that Lips had. That's a real good name for you. You know, the doll that she was in front of her kids, making it masturbate. You remember that? But it was all fun, wasn't it? It was all funny to people, wasn't it? There was nothing funny about that, especially trying to get her kid to make her do it. That was sick. That was sick. But did she get hit on?
That was actually what the cartoon did on its cartoon. I don't know why that keeps getting gaslit. That's what the cartoon did, Ernie. And she told her son to show what the cartoon did.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't take it out of its context. Don't manipulate it. Make it what it is. I'm sorry, but that's what it was. I seen it myself.
Yep. Exactly what it was. He only has 153 LOL, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them too. Yeah. Kemper's got them too.
No, I'm trying to keep my
You ain't watching
connection
that?
open for StreamYard.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this he's losing support big time, man. And yeah, like the thing with Lips, man, he's trying to make that seem like. Let me tell you something. That fucking picture he put up of Summer Wells, no, those multiple pictures he's put up of Summer Wells, far worse than what Lips and her son did playing with that Jeffy doll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that's in my opinion. I'm saying that's a fact.
Right.
Anything? No, she's praised for it. That just goes to show you who these people are.
Did she get praised for it though, Ernie? I don't remember that. I don't remember anybody praising her for it. I think she got scolded over it pretty good.
If there ever was a burnt hamburger, I'm talking about deep fried, burnt, whatever, it was on the grill too long, and it didn't have no common sense, and the cheese slide off of it. Let's just say that.
If cheese slides off of it, it's not a hamburger. It was a cheeseburger, dummy.
Daisy Joe says, what gives him the right to sit on his pedestal and tell everyone of their faults? He ain't shit. The thing that comes to mind for me is, has Ernie ever done anything productive with his own son? Absolutely not. So he don't need to talk about any parent and their children at all. Not his place. Sit there and be a fake motherfucker,
Yep.
but don't be a hypocrite.
Behind Green Eye says, in my opinion, he's distributing CP. I think so too.
Yep.
Like, dude, let me tell you something, man. That's distasteful picture. Now,
Big time.
I will also say that I would imagine that there are a great deal of parents with photos of their 3 and 4 and 5-year-old kids, maybe as old as 5 years old, shirtless,
Yep.
even girls, because especially here in the mountains, kids run around, they pull off their clothes, they run through the yard.
They're
Now,
kids.
for a
It's an
stranger
innocence.
to have that picture,
Mm-hmm.
now that's fucked up.
And to be putting it out there for other strangers,
Yes.
that's really fucked up.
Yeah.
No, it's okay, Katie. It's all good. You had a chance to show people the truth today when I was begging for a link. Like, hey, you want
Texas Honey put over there, it said, can we get one in the chat if you're here just to hate watch? In my best Ernie voice, or if you happen to be half burnt hamburger with no common sense. I wonder how long that's going to stay up.
content. That's why you do YouTube for, is content, right? You want the news? What news station ever gives up interviews when you're with politicians and stuff, and they're sitting there, congratulate me for what I am, for what I've done, right? It's okay. It's all good.
No, Ernie. Very, very, very often, the news is about bad things. They don't really do a whole lot of praising things on the news because that's not news. Hey, this guy's such a good guy. Let's go interview him and talk about what a good guy is. No. You go out and do what your brother and you did to Ronnie King, that attracts news. You rob a convenience store, that attracts news. That's the news. The news isn't, oh, what Ernie's done in the past 15 years in his imaginary brain where he thinks he was executive protection for Donald Trump. That's not news. Because anything you have done like that, tens of thousands of people have done it. That's why it's not news.
That's fine. You did great. Good deal. But it's okay. There'll be plenty more opportunities. Thank you, Goya. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, Love Ghost, you'll be the next person modded.
Ernie was apparently begging for a link in Blaine Katie's chat, and she wouldn't give it to him. L. Kennedy.
Right, because she was doing her own show. Yep.
Yeah.
because she was bitching at him. I'm not going to change what I'm doing on my show for that bullshit.
Yeah, Ernie thinks he can go and put link in chat like he's some kind of authority, and people are going to drop him a link. No, Ernie, you ain't that. You ain't that guy. No. You're that joke.
Angel Eyes, sweetie, I want to put you as a mod, but I've got other plans for you as well. I've got other plans for you. I'm not throwing a tantrum, but you had a reason, or I had a way today that I could have proved it, you know, because you had the people. I could have went live and told your people.
You're welcome.
But I chose not to do that. I did that for you, Katie. Wow, ain't that nice?
You sure?
Anyways, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sherry, I have other things for you as well
It's got a weird name
that I want you all involved in. I don't want to put too much on you guys. I don't want to put too much on you at all. How many people we have from different countries in here? Texas, honey, I've been trying to go to jail for the last 2.5 years, honey. If you
Texas Honey's giving him hell over.
you got a way for me to do that, sweetie, just let me give you a peck on the cheek before I go, honey. I believe you'll change your mind. Thank you, and I appreciate you for your opinion.
I'll tell you what, Ernie, I got a way for you to do that. Go to Madison County and tell them you're the great Ernie Shell with the Crocodile Dundee hat. They'll put you right in there. Promise you.
Mm-hmm. That prosecutor's going to
Really
have
a
fun
man,
laughing at him.
Do what, brother?
You know, I said that prosecutor's going to have fun with him, with just how she dealt with the arraignment. Just imagine what it's going to be like.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have fun with this one. Now, Ernie, that will probably make the news.
And we will see it just like we did the arraignment.
Yep.
Your nearest and dearest watching, laughing.
Lightning Tiger state the obvious is. Lightning Tiger state the obvious says we're either fucking or fighting. Either way, I'm getting off. That's the new Lightning Tiger motto. No, Lightning Tiger state the obvious. That's what Frank said to Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
You can always go live whenever you want. I'm not about the numbers. I'm just a stupid little. You automatically put your stupid little news thing in there. You'll never go nowhere. Sorry. Then why do it, Katie? Then why do it? If you're going to put it in your head, you're stupid. Then that's on you.
Why do it, Ernie? Because everybody's not on YouTube trying to be famous.
Kennedy, it was like last week, I think, when he took all the wrenches.
Yeah, it was,
in a minute.
4 or 5 days ago, I think, yeah. Big move in Tigerville over there. Removes the wrenches. At one point, he just had Renee Marie, right? The only mod?
She's supposed to be the head mod, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's adding wrenches as he goes, putting them in their respective rank, I guess.
Skunk Ape, you can bet your bottom dollar that the minute that DVD is ready to be released, I will be there to get one in person.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there to buy one, just like I was the last one.
And the trial.
Yep.
Not me.
Receipts are
That's what works in my
receipts.
mind. I don't think you're stupid. I think you're very, very intelligent. Again, I told you my thoughts of you. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. It's fun for me. Well, it's fun. You make a better comedian, I believe. I believe you make a better comedian. But you do good. You're great. You're a great person. And one of these days, I hope you find what you're looking for. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Angel Eyes, the next time I'm in Tennessee, we're going to go out and we're going to grab a bite to eat. And I'm going to try to eat something that I haven't eaten in a long time.
Biscuits.
I'll tell you what it is. I ain't telling all these other people here. They be trying to be sending some poison shit to me or something.
Do what?
I was saying biscuits and gravy. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Beloved Ghost is our white tiger. I've got something for Beloved Ghost.
I bet you do, Ernie.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I sound great because I've been getting better. I still hurt. My inside, I still hurt.
Well, no, go over and ask him for a link and ask him about his military stuff. Tell him you've been looking over his paperwork Ask him a couple questions about it.
Getting triggered, James.
Grubby Goat said, James, would you agree with me that claiming to be a veteran and then asking for cash apps when some donate, believing he's a veteran, is stolen valor? And James said, yes, it defines it. Yeah, I agree. He's definitely 100% stolen valor. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Just like
If
he's
he
a
lets
fake
you up,
bounty
James,
hunter. That's been proven. I said, just like being a fake bounty hunter, just like being a fake child rescuer, everything. He claims literally everything. He didn't train the fucking U.S. Marshals in defense of some fucking kind of bullshit he tried to claim. Like, he's not done any of this shit. He might have landed one or two security jobs, maybe. And I mean, maybe.
yeah.
Like, he lies about everything. None of it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Not even his participation in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. He tried to plant himself there and make people think he was there when he was just outside. Just like the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict.
Yep.
All of that bullshit. Just like Brian Laundrie. Just like Summer Wells. All of this shit. He inserts himself.
I mean, I don't think you could probably get hard. I know I couldn't. Her face and just not, it ain't for me. It might be for you, but Markel is not for me. Good deal.
I
All
think
right, I've
that
joined in the team
delicacy
running. Well, that's
that he
good. You should.
says,
Lightning Tigers.
I think the delicacy he claims he's going to have once he gets to Tennessee is probably Eric or Phil's ass.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what,
sure.
probably. Just saying. Throwing that out there.
Yep.
State the obvious. All right, good deal. How much I believe you on that. Well, I guess time tells all. I like her, and it seems more interpersonal. I don't want to curse you.
Meat back in
Well, that's good. I hope you don't want to curse me. Don't be cursing me now, damn it. Make me turn into some werewolf or some shit. I kind of like my tiger status right now.
Hell yeah.
I don't need to be no hairy dog. Don't be doing me that way now. I only do that on Saturday and Sunday nights when I'm drinking with Katie. That's the only time I turn into a hairy dog. If it's grape Kool-Aid or orange, I will drink it. Sherry, I know what your Kool-Aid is.
WebSense says Ernie Shell was disrespectful to Katie and lost his right to her panel. There you go. I have no idea what he's talking about, L. Kennedy. He's crazy.
Yeah, so hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Exactly. Can you tell me what a Stang is? Well, a Mustang, I had a
Tam Dam saying Ernie must have said something racist. Because Tam Dam and somebody else said something earlier. Ernie has black friends. And Tam Dam said, can someone define racist? That's one thing wrong with America today. You're racist even when you're not.
No,
Ernie is a racist.
absolutely.
Yeah. I got the video
you can
the other day where he's talking about porch monkeys.
Well, I was going to say, it don't matter if you've got mixed children. It don't matter if you're married to a different race. You can still be a racist.
Absolutely.
These people try to defend racists by saying, oh, they got black friends.
Yeah.
That ain't how that works. It's called logic. You can be a racist and have the same colored children as the people you're being racist about. That absolutely is a fact. So don't be a dumbass.
Tina's in the chat. Lightning Tiger, state the obvious, said $1 discount if you're black.
89
Tina,
Mustang.
she's racist.
I had a 94.
Too.
Huh?
I said Tina's a racist and a bigot too.
Yep, she is.
Ford Mustang. And I'm going to tell you, I even had the 99 40th anniversary edition Mustang. And I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't have a Mustang for it. Couldn't have a Mustang. Even though I like them. I like the way they look. I'm more of a Corvette kind of guy, a Dodge Viper guy, a Challenge.
You're more of a you don't have a car kind of guy, Ernie.
Or Charger, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're more of a buy here, pay here till they come and get it kind of guy, dude.
She sure did, Queen. Sure did.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I hope that helped with the stings. I try not to get involved personally in any stings these days. Been in enough stings in my life. Thank you. There's no reason to drop a link, Jeff. No reason to drop a link. Thank you. I appreciate your concern, though. You can go to some other panel or channel. They can drop all the links they want. No reason for you to come up here. Thank you, Sugar Spice.
Well, Ernie must be on one. No, he ain't giving somebody a link. That ain't like Ernie.
Yeah, he had a party today, though.
Yeah, I saw it. Mess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I hate Fords, but see, you had a Mustang. Good deal. I like that. You're either fucked or we're fighting. That makes no sense, but it's okay, I guess. They are cop callers. Well, you've seen yourself. You see, the fact of the matter is, I don't call cops. I don't call CPS. I deal with it myself. It may take me 2-3 years to get to it. But
Ernie, you call the cops on yourself.
On your family at your dad's funeral.
Yes. Yeah. You call CPS on your sister whom you were living with.
Mm-hmm.
You do call the cops. You do call CPS. You are a big bag of shit.
Bitch boy.
guess what? I deal with it myself or my people. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions about what's really going on? Everybody has questions about, general questions, but does anybody even know what in the hell is really going on?
What's he looking for there? Well, I mean, does anybody have any questions? Hey, chat, does anybody have any questions right now? About anything, general questions. If anybody has any questions, yeah, just let me know. Dumbass. Yeah, we
That's
had
true, Teresa.
Yeah, he sure did.
Guess you're too much of a pussy then. Yeah, I probably am. I'm just a pussy. Thank you. I like pussy. Let me know if you find some of it.
Stick pussy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Does anybody have any idea what's really going on? What is really going on right now, people? Is America really the laughing stock of the countries? Really? From other countries? Is America a laughing stock?
I wouldn't say we're a laughing stock, Ernie. I would say that we are being disrespected because of our recent leadership, but we are still the most powerful country on this earth.
Yeah, just like Ernie's a LARPer, just like our current president.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pretending to be something he's not.
Yeah. Mr. Nobody said he thinks he's tricking everyone, but his LARP is just out of control at this point. You're right, Mr. Nobody. That's what I said yesterday. He's just spiraling downhill. Like it's gaining steam, and he doesn't, he's not going anywhere except into a big mess.
They will never figure Ernie out. That is a fact. That is a fact. But they come over here because something draws them to me. But they don't want to listen to what I have to say. They don't want to understand and believe. I'm glad you trust me. Thank you. It is changing. It is changing. It is changing. It is. You're bringing sexy back. Well, that's good. That's good. Did you have it in the beginning to bring it back? You see, that's all questions you have to ask. Where's proof of life on Joe? It's a pretty good one. It's a real good one. I understand that. And there's about 5 people in the house that's playing me in different rooms. And I can hear their phones and their laptops and their tablets, and I can hear the damn network computer. So I get to hear my sexy voice up here. But guess what, guys? I'm bringing sexy back. Right? Only thing you ain't got was the dirt,
Right.
right? We ain't got that. You think Joe's in the dirt? Barbara, why you always laughing at me when I try to do something funny and I fail miserably? Will you have Trump declassify your records? Would that be going forward? That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Trump and my what is that? How do you say that? Dissatisfied records? Well, I'll tell you, everything about me is dissatisfied. Ernie,
it is very inappropriate for a channel that claims to rescue children the way he does. Yeah, absolutely inappropriate. Truth said, Ernie, you spewed derogatory racial slurs. Chick today, I think you proved repeatedly that you are a racist. You're a disgusting person. Your mama must be so disappointed in you. Ooh. That was from Truth.
Spewed the derogatory racial slur chick to the. Hold on a minute. Let me read that. I got to read that in English. Ernie, you
James, I
the
see you
derogatory racial slur chisk to the. Somebody tell me. I think you have proved repeatedly you are a racist. I'm a racist. I'm a racist. Okay, whatever. I'm a racist, but my boxing trainer was black. He's black. He's like a second dad to me. We may not get along in politics either, but I love that man. I love his wife who treats me like her son. But yeah, I guess I'm racist. Okay, we'll go with that.
Yep, you can still be racist and care about a black man, Ernie. Just because you have feelings, like a father figure towards Ralph Carr doesn't mean you're not a racist. You don't.
I'm racist.
We know.
Wow. Ernie and his sexy dimples. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're hilarious, by the way. Well, I'll try to be. Is it hilarious or hilarious? I don't know. I don't know. I get them words confused. Why can't I have a link to ask you about your military paperwork?
It
What
sure
about my
is,
military paperwork? I've showed my military paperwork.
Mr.
You
Nobody.
want to believe somebody who supposedly had it redacted and done all this other shit? That's you. That's on you. Let's see.
No, Ernie, that military paperwork that Angelo put out, it's real. It's real. Yours been edited. His real. And he's played receipts as far as phone calls, recordings. He's put out military email addresses and phone numbers for people to contact to let them know about you. That's real, Ernie. What have you done to refute? Have you called that number on a recording and talked to that man? Why don't you do that? Why don't you call the number that Angelo called and speak to that investigator and say, hey, this is Ernest Shell. Let's talk. Why don't you do that and let's hear it? Then we will believe you. Until then, you're just a fucking liar.
What happens coming down the line? Ernie, I would like to talk to you about your military. Well, I would like to talk to you about some things too. I appreciate that. Thank you. First off, I'd like to talk to you about your name, for your profile name. That wanted one. That makes no fucking sense. That wanted one. What do you want it for? Women want you for sex. Women want you for what? What is it? Who's wanting you? You're not wanted over here. So why would you put a name like that on and come to my chat and come on with my channel? You didn't get attention. You're getting attention now, ain't you? You're an idiot. If you don't like someone these days, you're automatically a racist. Exactly. A bigot, a racist, a fascist, or whatever the hell. He is too much of a pussy to drop a link. Obviously, you can't find my killer to get to them tonight, so I'm not going to entertain it. You're blocked. Thank you. Thank you. Jeff, my God, man. Fucking stupid Jeffrey Daw. You won't be able to see them. Exactly. Thank you. Appreciate that. You'll soon find out who I am. I'm going to laugh my way all the way to the bank.
And it's me, Mr. Nobody.
It ain't $39.99. It's $34.99. Damn it, get it right. I'll give you enough to still buy you a hamburger and a sweet tea. I ain't going to charge up $40.
Whatever.
I ain't charge $40 for nothing, really.
All right,
Unless it's Fake Island.
Still be around.
That you all bought into. Yeah, charge plenty for that, right? Plenty of money being made. Everybody's doing good, right? I'm holding a pretty good number tonight. Is Mama T not getting her wrench back? I said we would take a couple of days and we would mob people, didn't I? I didn't say everybody's getting wrenches. Did I say anything about everybody getting wrenches? No. We're behind the scenes right now figuring out who the next mod is.
All right. I'm sure that Nicolina will probably go over this entire live stream tomorrow and hit the highlights for y'all. It's getting late, Kipper. Almost 12:30 here, and I got to be at work in the morning again. So,
Well, we made it past 2 hours though.
We
It's
did, yeah. Yeah,
so.
we pitch count's getting a little better. I think you're feeling a little bit better. I can tell a little difference in you.
A little bit more energy.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great, Mr. Nobody. That'd be cool. I'd like to talk to you about some maybe some other stuff. I'll email you. But yeah, the Nicole Pace stuff. Let me get that link right quick and put that out here so you all can go watch that.
Yeah, y'all should really check out any of the message threads that I've got on the channel. I want to say I've got 3 total. I've got my chats with Amber. Actually, it might be 4. I think I've got the stuff with Lisa Williams posted too, but or Bertoni, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, there's quite a bit, and it'll show you what people are thinking about Ernie without all of his scamming knowledge. It'll show you the angles he pulls. Like, he's a deviant, that's for sure. He needs to go to prison soon. But gonna stay 2 steps ahead, Ern. You're gonna walk right into it, bitch. That's gonna be the fun one.
All right, I put the link up. Y'all save that link, please. It's right there. This is the Nicole Pace link. Please watch and pay close attention. This was in October 2021, and this is on Kemper's channel. Please go watch that. This is the one we went over earlier tonight. But if you watch it and slow it down and read the stuff yourself, you'll get a new understanding of, and you'll see the pattern has repeated itself many times with this guy.
Claiming to be LE, military, stolen valor, bounty hunter, protector, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. But normally we take Wednesday off, so we might, if anything of significance happens, we might see y'all tomorrow night. But if not, it'll be Thursday night. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
So you can go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.